Dads, Lads and Kebabs. Sponsored by Ghostalware. And now, it's Dads, Lads and Kebabs.
Welcome to episode number 23 of Dads, Lads and Kebabs. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. How are you doing, Mickey boy? Haven't seen you in a while.
Niall, I forgot what you look like, mate. It's been
no.
like a month since we last filmed together. We must have so much to talk about. But I'm doing jolly.
It's been 4 weeks. 4 weeks, my friend.
4 weeks. Crazy
times. But hey, this is life, isn't it? Sometimes you just got to roll the dice and, you know, we've both got lives to live and we've both been busy and doing stuff. You've been away, I've been away. Not rehab or anything like that. We just took some time out.
I was sick of Niall. I fed up with looking at his face every week. So we just thought, fuck it.
To be honest, mine was more about just giving my hair a chance to grow back. That's all mine was, to be fair. I couldn't film with a bald head, you see.
Hey, what are you saying?
Yeah, exactly. That's what it was. I was thinking I was looking too much like it. Next, I'll be coming in with a full goatee and a tickler tash, a clip tickler.
They like it.
They like it a lot. So how you been, man? How you been?
I've been good. Yeah, so last week I was away, and this week I'm actually not at work until tomorrow. So I've had 3 days off this working week anyway. But do you know what I've been doing? I've been doing MVQ level 4 for 5 hours on Monday and Tuesday. My brain hurts. It is the words. I have no idea what English this is. How it relates to my job in leadership, I have no idea. I'm lost. I'm like, woo! That'll do. Probably not going to be enough because you know what they like. They like it in depth, don't they? But if I can't go in depth if I don't know what it is, what it means. I've been Googling shit and everything.
Google it. Just Google it. Someone's put the answers somewhere. That's the problem with learning, isn't it? It's the fact that sometimes when you do it so much, especially like when you're going through something like, you know, a training program or you've got exams, whatever, sometimes you can only do so much before it just starts to be sort of becoming like mash in your head and it doesn't make sense. But hey, once you get it done though, it's done, right?
Yeah, I got I think 14 months to complete. So
there you go. There you go, man.
First 3 units I've done. So
are you going to get a pay rise at the end of it though?
No.
What's the point, dog?
As far as I know, no. Well, all the other seniors are doing it really, so I can't be the only one.
The seniors in the company roles. The seniors.
Hey, you used to be that person.
I was indeed. Now look at me. I'm a nobody.
He's doing a podcast in a cupboard.
I wear flip-flops to work. So, come on, man. Who am I?
It's just naked from the waist down. One is on the phone. Hello?
Mate, seriously. No, not today. I've got jeans on today. I'm dressed. You know, I'm dressed because I have started doing, especially obviously now at the weekends and stuff and in the evenings, I have started swimming again. Obviously before I was a really keen swimmer, really quite good swimmer. And I stopped for years. I'm talking like proper swimming. I'm not talking like, you know, couple of bombs in the pool, anything like that. No, I'm talking, I was quite a good swimmer and I stopped for a long time and I've picked it back up recently. Oh my God, man. It hurts. The amount of weightlifting I do, okay, I do quite a lot, but my arms now hurt a lot more from swimming than they do lifting. Oh, I've joined a new gym, Mickey. Oh, yes. Oh, Mickey, you know where I'm at now. I'm poshy again.
No more fitness for less. It sounds like Niall's gone back to Virgin. By the sound
Niall is back at Virgin. So I'm back at Riverside. Run a little family plan. But yeah, I'm back at Virgin. And do you know what? It's not changed. It's still ponces and poses. it's still got the people that go there just to use the spa.
That's good though.
It's
That is good
the
downstairs.
spa's good. The spa is
That's
good. I do like the
that's
spa.
their selling point.
Oh, it has to be. It has to be because that's the best place
Awesome.
about it. But like the gym, it's not got any better. The gym's it's still quite, weird. People trying to live whatever life they're trying to live at that gym. That punches and poses with their car keys.
Do you know what I used to hate when I was there? There would be people that would go there like on a regular basis, day to day. You see them if you were there a few days in a row, and they used to like. There'd be. I remember these two blokes. One was like middle sized looking. The other one was a bit fat, big beer belly. But them two always used to train together, and over the year, I suppose the bloke who was more like middle sized. He got better shape. I think he was working harder than the fat one eating a kebab or something. But he actually started to be there so much they gave him a job. The last time I went, he had the uniform on and he was like at the counter. And I'm like,
Do you reckon he just found
wow.
a T-shirt one day? He just found a T-shirt somewhere. It's like,
Probably.
I'll stick this on.
Yeah. Yeah. But the thing I hated about Virgin, there would be people that you see every day, you say hello to them, they'd be like, they just ignore you, and it's like, you're a cunt. It's like, don't cost nothing to say hello. You're seeing people every day, and that's what I hate about Virgin. And also the chavs at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, from 4 till 8, you get the chavs.
Well, that's the problem with Virgin. Virgin's such a good gym, but the problem is the fact that it's kind of it's always full. It's always full at the wrong times. Like
Yeah.
I went at 8 o'clock at night the other week, and it was fine. It was quiet, and I got everything done that I need to do. But then I went at I think I went at 4 o'clock the other week, and it was just like stupid. I couldn't get on anything, and the one
Yeah.
thing that I wanted to get on, I literally purposely went and worked out near it. And I said to the guy, "Look, have you got much left? You got long left?" And he said to me, "No, I've not got long left." All right, and I waited for this single Smithy machine. These two guys were doing set after set, and then their mate comes along, and then their mate wants to join in, and then they've got these two little gym bunnies just sat there talking to them like, like
Yeah.
the ones I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
the ones in
Virgin.
the ones in the Nike Pros, the gym bunnies that just sit there, that literally don't work out. They just look good in a pair of leggings. I'm sorry, ladies, but these fuckers, you got to go. Well, you got a gym membership, what are you going to do? Fuck all. Basically, just sat watching these two guys work out. And in the end, I was just getting more and more pissed off. And in the end, I was like, mate, you got long in there? And he was like, no, we're just going to do a few more sets. I was like, okay, that's fine, no problem. So literally, I did some dumbbells next to him, waited for him a little bit longer. And then, 20 minutes goes by. And I said, come on, man, seriously, what's up? And he's like, yeah, we're leaving in a minute. We just got a few more sets. I said, mate, you said a few more sets. I said, if you spent less time talking, right, more time doing what you wanted to do, right, I could get the machine. Anyway, I hold no prisoners, man. I'll tell them. If someone's pissing me off, I'll tell them about it. In the end, so then their two little gym bunny mates, literally, these girls did nothing. They just sat there watching them, just fucking lifting a 20 each side. Just fuck off. I can't be doing with those gym people. I really can't. It's the only thing that pisses me off about posing gyms.
Unfortunately, Virgin is a posing gym. You do get a lot of people, a lot of women that go there. And that's no offense to women. They go there, like we said them before. They go there to pick up people. Oh, look at me in my little outfits and my skinny body and my fake boobs, and the lycra up my ass. Oh, I'm just going to bend over, pick up my bottle.
And listen, ladies, this is
and all the men look like this, and they all stare, and it's like they've done their job.
Oh, seriously, yeah. I'm talking as well. These girls were particular. Just they sat there and watched guys work out, and when these guys finished, they followed them to the next machine. So I'm talking, what have you been here for? Because these girls were sat there for a good 45 minutes, and I'm thinking, seriously, what have you come here for? Who are you telling people that you go to the gym? You're just going to fucking sit there and just fucking. These men were clearly married men as well, and these girls were not their wives because they were old enough to be their dad. I'm thinking, seriously, man, just fuck off.
And don't forget, they're paying £60 plus, these women, just to go to a gym and do nothing.
Do you know what? I don't get people that pick up people in the gym. Like I've always said as well, is the fact that when you go to a gym, We're all there for our insecure reasons. We're all there because we're a little bit fucked up and we're not happy with ourselves. So what are you doing? I go there and my headphones are in and I'm working out alone and I'm doing what I want to do. But yeah, back at the posing gym, you know. But hey, the pool's good and I like to swim. So
yeah.
bonus.
Yeah, there is a lot to do at Virgin. If you're going to go there all the time, then it's worth it. Because, you know, there's so much you can do, different variety of workouts. You know, go gym and then go for a swim and then end up in jacuzzi. Have a shower, go home. Job done. It's lovely. It's really
and
good.
that's no disrespect to Fitness for Less ever, because their gym, their equipment is absolutely phenomenal. Like, they have the best equipment. It's all clean. It's all organised. Virgin is the kind of gym, do you know, where people don't put their shit back. People just leave shit lying around.
Because they don't have to.
Fitness for Less was all about that. Was all about putting your stuff back, cleaning your machine down. Everywhere was spotlessly clean. So, you know, it's pros and cons. Like, I pay for a cheaper gym. The pool's not as great, but, you know, it's swings and roundabouts. It's a good gym.
I used to like that swimming pool because it's in the dark, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got like its own little. It's got like its own little like ceiling where it's dark and everything. It's nice.
Yeah, it's quite chilled. I used to enjoy that pool. Yeah.
The only problem is with that pool is the fact that there's windows all the way along. But then at Virgin, people can literally cycle all the way around the pool and watch it.
Yeah.
You know, so that's weird as shit.
There he is.
It's not bad. It's a good gym. You know, it is what it is. I'm back at it. But I'm just training now. How have you been? Obviously, you've been away. How's your routine been?
Yeah, it's good. I was going 3-4 times a week. I didn't go last week at all because the 2 days before.
Man.
Because I went Wednesday, so the Monday, Tuesday we were busy sorting stuff out, making lists of what we needed to get because we went camping. So like updating camping stuff and all that shit. And then this week I've been in MVQ, so I haven't done anything in the gym at all, not even been gym. But today is only Wednesday. And
it's only Wednesday. What about your diet? How's your diet been?
Diet been shit. Because when I was in Wales, I went camping in Wales, by the way. It's not the best place in a tent to have like Atkins food. Although we could be doing barbecues and stuff. But I've been eating bread, I've been eating crisps. But I noticed that my skin, I started getting spots on my face.
Me too, recently.
Because this food is not what normally goes into my body. And I'm blaming that.
It's amazing when you sort of step off for a little bit and things start to change, especially your face and your complexion and like
how you feel. I had headaches for 2 days.
Yeah.
Headaches 2 days.
Do you know what? That is one thing I noticed. The more I eat shit, the shitter I feel. And I know, God, that is the most self-explanatory thing ever going. But when you're living and breathing it and you're in that moment where you think, oh, fucking hell, I really do feel shit. You know, it's one of those things. But yeah, I mean, my diet's been like, well, I mean, I ain't going to lie, right? Me and my missus, we've had a few McDonald's only because we want a free hot tub or $100,000 because we're collecting the stickers. But it ain't working. We ain't getting that hot tub. That hot tub not ours. Diet's been up and down, but I've been good. Do you know what? I've not felt more relaxed than I have in the last few weeks. Just general living life. We me and my missus, we went away. We went to listen to this. We went to the world's biggest podcast live.
Oh.
So it was. Why am I getting darker? I'm getting darker, man. Literally, I can just see myself. I can't even see myself now. There we go. Turn that up. Turn that up. Turn that up. There we go. Yeah. So we went to the world's biggest podcast live. 11,000 people.
Wow.
11,000 people in Newcastle. Newcastle, man.
Well, man.
Yes, we went to see Chris and Rosie Ramsey. Don't know if you heard of them.
Are they the Snog Marry people podcast?
Shagged, Married, Annoyed. Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
My missus loves that podcast.
Oh wow.
loves that podcast. And to be honest, it was a really good way for us to connect as well, because it was like, I've never really listened to the podcast much before. I've listened to bits of it, but then on the way up there, a long 4 hour drive, we listened to like 4 or 5 episodes back to back, and it was brilliant. It was really good. And the podcast made me laugh so much because it was about the shit that you would discuss with your partner, but they hold no boundaries. Like, they talk about everything: their kids, what they do, their sex life, and it was good. It was fun. Enjoyed it, and the show was absolutely brilliant. But yeah, world's biggest podcast.
Did they record an episode while you were watching it?
Oh, I'm not 100%.
Or was
But
it just a live
that's
show?
what it was a live show, and they announced, welcome, this is a Guinness Book of Records, world's largest podcast.
I had one of them.
We got Guinness. We need one. I need one. I've got
You
empty. I've
need
got
one
empty
now.
blacks. I've got empty walls here, man. But yeah,
Okay.
so the show was brilliant. The way they formatted the show as well was really good, because it was obviously, there was a structure to the show, but their podcast doesn't really have a structure. So there was a structure to this live show of what they talked about and what they did, but
Yeah.
it was really good. And it's a really good insight, especially when we do a podcast and I listen to other podcasts. And when you get a feel for, nobody's podcast is really that structured. It isn't.
It can't be, because you are talking as like friends.
Mm.
You know, and if you are interviewing someone in a structured manner, they're going to go off tangent and talking about something else that is
And
not
people are
written
going
down
to
in
know.
your...
People will know as well.
Exactly.
Like, if they say to us, if we were going, so Mickey, what did you do on Saturday? When, if I already knew what you did on Saturday, it would sound shit. But it was really good, and it was nice to see like different points of view and how other people. 'Cause, I mean, people were hysterically laughing, and I'm thinking,
Yeah.
I wonder if anybody laughs at our podcast and the
I
day-to-day
do.
shit that we go through. Like, my mum listens to our podcast, so
Hello, Mum.
I was shocked at that one. I was shocked. I know a few listeners, but yeah, it's nice. It was good. It was a really good show. It was a good show. How was Wales? What did you do?
Wales was good. Because we left after work and after school had finished, obviously we didn't get to Wales until about 9 o'clock.
So it was dark.
It was pitch black. Luckily, we spoke to the site people beforehand and said, look, we're going to be there after 8 o'clock, because 8 o'clock is when they sort of go home. So they said, all right, we'll pin your information pack on the door. So when you pull up, just take it off. It's got the map, information, blah, 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 about the site and that. So yeah, pitching a tent in the dark with a torch and phone torch is interesting. But, we got it done. Set up the kitchen.
Was it just you and your lad?
No, me, my wife, daughter.
Oh, it was everybody. It was all of you. Have you filmed this one?
I have, yes.
Oh, good. Can't wait for that one. That'll be good.
I've got about 4 hours of footage that I'm going to cram down to probably 2 parts, and it'll be about 40 minutes, hopefully. But you never know.
Is that 4 hours just putting up the tent?
Yeah.
Do you argue when you put up the tent? Do you argue?
We did 3 years ago, because that's we've only been camping twice, both to Wales. First time was 2018 in Snowdonia. Very nice place, surrounded by mountains. You'd wake up in the morning, open the tent, and there'd be like fog covering the mountains all around you. Awesome. But yeah, we were having major rows putting the tent up, shouting at each other, screaming. And because, I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't think there's a family that doesn't row when they go camping to start off with, because it is just a ball ache. Who arrives on holiday to work straight away?
Next time, going to fucking hire somebody to put our tent up. And then taking it down was even worse last time, because the tent poles, they obviously pull out and then you can lock them, like pack them away. But obviously you have to stick them together to make it really long. Well, one of them in the middle of the material had come undone, and then it was pushed underneath itself. So it was like stuck in between, and me and my missus she was fucking annoying me. basically implying I was dog shit and I couldn't fucking do anything. So I shouted at her, and then there's people watching, and it's like, don't fucking ever talk to me like that again. And it's like, oh, so the first hour drive home was silence. But anyway, that was 3 years ago, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, it was good. We did some good things. We did. We found this waterfall on the beach. It was really nice that we had to try and get out to because the tide hadn't gone out yet, and it was up to our like waist in the sea water. It was pretty scary. My kids went swimming in the sea. We actually went back to this beach 3 times, and on the second from last night, we went back there and decided to cook on the beach because we've obviously got camping stoves. You can put them in a little carry case. So we took 2 of them. We got loads of food, like salad stuff, sausages. We went to the local shop and bought a load of crap, really, like raisin and chocolate, I don't know, pastries or whatever. We had some of them. Made coffee on the beach. And basically, we had food. We had noodles as well. We took the kettle. But it was nice because it was like sun setting, and we'd just eaten. We'd all cooked together on the beach underneath like the windbreaker on the sand. And there was about 3 people on the beach. It was awesome. And then the sun was setting, and we were walking out into the sea because the tide was going out. And I fucking loved it. Absolutely loved it. I say when I got there, I'm going to film myself walking along the beach with my coffee. It was about 9:30 at night. You could just about see me. The sun was orange in the sea. And there's Mickey with his coffee walking in the sea. Fucking loved it.
They're the
Absolutely
best trips, though, aren't they? They're the best trips.
Yeah.
They're the trips that you can't, they don't cost a lot. They don't break the bank. You don't have to go to these all-inclusive resorts or fucking, spend thousands on plane tickets and shit. Like, they're the best trips. Simple, good, family time. Those are the moments that we live for, definitely. I think, I love those times, especially, with my daughter. Love them.
But the next, sorry, Mile. No, not Mile. That's not your name.
Mile.
Mile. The next like the first morning after the hectic night time, we went on a boat trip, dolphin spotting. Yeah. But we were nearly late, let's just say. We managed to park about 100 yards from the beach where the boat was taken off. And what it was, I thought, I'll get the ticket for the car park and they'll go down to the boat. Tell them like I'm just sorting something out. And it's all in Welsh. It's all in Welsh, doesn't take coins. So I had to run back to the car, put the coins in, get my wallet that was in my bag in the car, run down to there. So they all went down to the seafront while I'm trying to figure out. I use one machine, pressing buttons. It's like all these pictures, diagrams, how to use it. Because obviously it's in Welsh, but it says you can pick English. Fucking can't. So there's a bloke next to me using the machine. He got like, what's it called? Contactless on the machine. So I thought, okay, because the one I was using, I put my card in, didn't do nothing. So then I stepped back, watched him do it, and then I was putting mine in and like pressing I want all day. And I was thinking, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just pressing it, looking what he was doing. And then my missus phones me and said, look, you need to come now, basically. So I thought, oh, yeah, click it. Yeah, it's come out. Yay. Fucking that was a ball ache. Ran back to the car, put everything in. I've got pockets full of phones, money, cards, camera in my hand. And I'm running. My trousers are falling down. I'm running through the streets, trying to hold my trousers up. I'm like hobbling. Man, my legs fucking hurt. And then I got down to the boat. My son is waiting. My missus and daughter are already on the boat. And then we jumped onto it and then we went out. But what I didn't know was that they'd already left before they even got to the beach. They saw like the sign where the woman was trying to sell the boat ride and said, look, are we late? Because like we've just arrived and our boat's like 2 minutes. I said, oh no, they're probably already gone. And she said, but I'll phone them, see if they'll come back. So basically, they'd already left, and they came back to get us. And we were called the late family. That's embarrassing.
Man. You were that family standing there on the edge of the pier, just like, sorry. Yeah. Do you know what? There's always going to be. There's
Yeah.
always that family though. There's always that family that are fucking. But that's Wales though, isn't it? Because all the signs are just ignore the signs. Everyone says ignore the signs in Wales because no one speaks Welsh. Is there many people that speak fucking Welsh?
I'm sure there's not. The old generation, the old folk, they would have. I don't think they teach it in schools anymore, unfortunately. I think that is why. But
Just get rid of the signs, man.
every road sign, there's the Welsh writing, and then underneath is English. Every single sign in Wales. So,
To be fair though, like I was gonna say, like when we went to Newcastle, man, oh my god, like obviously I've seen like George Shaw and I've seen fucking a lot of Geordies on telly, and obviously Chris and Rosie Ramsey, they're Geordies as well.
yeah.
But the accents are so thick, man. They're so thick, and it's strong. And do you know what? Like one of the things about the trip was the fact that we stayed in this hotel and it was called, I don't know, like the Royal so and so, whatever it was. I can't remember the name. Anyway, and I was like, put it this way. The pictures that were sold to us were clearly the pictures from when the hotel first ever opened. It was like this big grand lobby and oh my god. So, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be a fancy hotel. It's gonna be quite nice. Like, it's great. So we got there, like, and obviously we've been driving for ages. We've fucking been in the car all day. Got there, and then obviously had to park, and then in a hotel, right? And obviously I know it's in the centre of Newcastle, whatever, but the parking was £15 for 24 hours. So I was just like, great, this is fucking good start. So
in
then
your
obviously
own
went
hotel?
in our own hotel. That's it. It was called. Yes. Do you know what? I am going to name drop this hotel. It was called the Royal Station Hotel in the centre of Newcastle. Right.
Wankers.
Do not stay there. Do not stay there. Do not stay there. I'll tell you the story. Do not stay there.
Wow.
So we went into the hotel, and this massive, big, grand lobby, like big chandeliers. Put it this way: the only part of the hotel that looked nice was the fucking lobby. So we went up to our room, and this is first room number one. Room number one. Went in. The entrance to the room was like this skinny. Literally, we had to walk like that to get into the room. It was like a little skinny corridor, and then you're in the square box. And I'm talking, the room was probably smaller than my fucking bedroom at home. And it was a small double bed, right? Shitloads of wooden furniture around you, and a window, like an old school slidey up window. Open the window. Right as you open the window, there was like obviously just like the fire escape, and then obviously a little bit of roof. On this roof was a pair of shitty pants that someone had thrown out the window.
How do you know that?
So, what? Because I could fucking see them.
Oh.
Right. And second thing, like the room fucking stunk. Like it smelled damp. Like, and I was like, this is like, and the room. Do you know when something feels like moist and damp and wet? Like I was like, this room stinks, man. Like it fucking stinks. And I said to my missus, like, I'm going down. I'm complaining. Like she was like, no, leave it. And I was like, no, I'm not fucking having it. I'm not doing it. Right. Anyway, so I went down. And I've like, I told him, I said, look, the room stinks. I was like, the room's fucking disgusting. It's damp and it stinks. It's dirty. I'm not happy with it. And she's like, oh, we're really very sorry, blah, blah, blah. Trying to be all nice. Here's another room. So she gives me the key for another room. So I go back up, get my missus. We then vacate to another floor, to another room. Went into this room. The first thing that hit me was when we went into the room, was the carpet was ripped by about this much right in the middle of the room, like someone had just slashed it with a knife. I was just like, seriously, what the fuck is this place?
Wow.
All right. And not only that, obviously it was hot. So it was like 1,000,000 degrees in this room. It was hot. There was no aircon. Like only one of the windows opened. And don't get me wrong, this room's bigger, and the bed was a small double, so it was fucking stupid how we were both going to sleep in there. I do not know. Considering we sleep in a queen size at home to a small double is fucking stupid. And then anyway, we just thought nothing of it. We went around. We got dressed and we just went around Newcastle for a bit. And like Newcastle was really nice. It was good. It was a really nice place. I would have liked to explore more, but it was dingy though. Like really nice town, but it was just dingy and dirty everywhere. I just thought let it go. We're here for the show. Let it go. We've never been to a live show like this before. I've been to stand up before, and I know how people dress for stand up and that, and but we were going out for dinner before, so we got dressed up quite nice. We just got dressed up. Anyway, we went to this show. People were there in like swimming shorts and flip flops, man. Like me and my missus had heels on. There's me in like a shirt, jeans, shirt tucked in, shiny boots on. All right, there's people there in like flip flops and dresses and like fucking. Clearly, these people had been to this theatre before, right? Because this theatre was fucking hot, and I'm talking. I've got a long sleeve shirt on, tucked into jeans, skinny jeans, right? I am sat there in this theatre, 11,000 people, just drink after drink. And I'm talking, it was that bad. We paid 16 quid for 2 Fanta Freeze things. Oh, it was hot. It was fucking hot. But the show was good. Show was brilliant. Anyway, after that, show finished. Really good show. We both melted. We both probably lost about half a stone in there because we were just sweating and we got dressed up for no reason because clearly people don't get dressed up anymore. We then left, went back to the hotel, got back to the hotel, and there was like a big university party in there, so it was loud. They was having a party on the second floor in one of their big function rooms for these posh university students with names like Rupert and Toby and fucking Christopher, right? We went into our room and we was just like, oh my God. Like the room had got hotter, like, and I'm talking hotter, to the point where I was like, I asked for a fan and they just, do you know those shitty fans with like the 3 little buttons on? The round white things. They gave us one of those. It was just blowing hot air around the room. So,
dear.
do you know what we did? We fucking left. 11 o'clock at night, we left. Drove home.
How long were you there for? Supposed to be there for?
We were supposed to be there overnight and leave the following day about lunchtime.
Oh, okay.
And we just basically, we come to the conclusion, we was like, look, we're both, it's like, it's hot. Like, we're both not going to sleep in this bed because it's fucking too small. We're not going to get any sleep. But it was like, look, how about we jump in the car, switch the aircon on, cool down, drive home. Like, yeah, it's going to be 4 hours, but at least, you know what, we'll wake up in our own bed in the morning. Like, and, I couldn't see another reason why not to. Like, this hotel was disgusting. Like, I was not happy. And literally, I was gangster, man. I was fucking gangster. Like, we got all ready, picked up all our bags and stuff, got changed, put shorts and everything back on, carried our bags down to the lobby, had the keys in my hand, and literally threw them over the counter. I literally just tossed them. I was like, mate, this hotel is disgusting. I said, I am not sleeping in that dirty sweatbox. I said, I would rather drive 4 hours home than stay in a dirty hotel. The hotel was filthy. And I don't complain out of normally, I wouldn't normally complain. But when somewhere's just hot, sticky, it's dirty, the carpet was dirty, the bed didn't look clean. I was like, I'll drive home. So we drove home. And to be fair, like, I didn't know parts of the M1 are not lit anymore. Like, it's like the A1 and then the M1. But they're not lit at all. So I'm talking for like 60, 70, 80 miles, no lights. And that's weird driving like that. Because your eyes start to focus on the white lines. And I said to my missus, I said, look, it's fine, I'll drive back. All right, and I'm talking, we must have got, I think, I don't know, must have got like 3 hours into the journey. And I was just like, you're going to have to switch. I can't do it anymore. I was like, my eyes are fucked. Well, and I've never felt, when people say about people getting tired at the wheel, like, I kind of get it, but didn't, because I've never been tired at the wheel before. Now I know what it feels like to be tired while driving. You just, like, your mind starts to fuck with you. You start looking at the lines, especially when a lorry, because obviously all the lorry drivers are driving at night. So it's just fucking lorries everywhere. And oh my God, yeah. So yeah, we drove home. So Newcastle, done, dirty, dingy.
Do you know what could have been worse though? The fact that your room was disgusting and the floor. Imagine if you got into bed in that hotel. What would have been in your bed that you couldn't see? Ugh.
That's what pissed me off the most as well, was the fact that I was after the show. We had a really good time. Like we had a nice dinner. Like the show was good. A hotel's supposed to be a relaxing experience. You're supposed to be a comfortable. Like if I'm paying for a hotel, I'm paying, and I don't. If I'm going to pay for a Premier Inn, I expect to know what a Premier Inn is. It's a basic bed, basic bathroom. It is what it is. You get what
They're
you get.
normally very, very good though.
Yeah, they are. To be honest, I've
Nice.
stayed in places like Ibis and Premier Inn, Holiday Inn, and they're clean.
Travel
They are.
lodge. Yeah.
Yeah, they're clean hotels.
Yeah.
But like, you can't call yourself the Royal Station Hotel with this big grand chandelier lobby, and literally, you get behind the bedroom doors, and the hotel was that bad. Like, the doors didn't even fit the frame, so there was a gap underneath about this big. Like, I'm talking like fucking underneath the door.
Hello?
Like, like when you go to a normal hotel, like Premier Inn or Ibis or whatever, the doors are flush. They've got the extra lock on it. This was just one of those little twisty handles. That's all it was. It's just a twisty handle. I was just like, no, fuck this. I'm not staying here. This is bad.
You're gonna get
And obviously,
robbed.
yeah. And I'm so glad we left, because we got home and then we made a day of it the next day, because we took the next day off work as well, and we made a day of it and we went out and had a day out. It was nice.
I'm thinking you didn't have your daughter with you, did you?
No, we
At
didn't.
first,
No.
At first, I thought you all three of you had gone, and I'm thinking, oh, okay. And then I'm thinking,
No.
where's the kid if you're at the show? And then I thought, oh yeah,
She had a night with her grandparents. She had a lovely little time.
that's good.
We we drove. We got our money back from the hotel after a bit of back and forth. Like, and in the end, I was just like, look, seriously, like, I'm not being funny, but your hotel is dirty. It's really bad.
Yeah. Plus, you didn't even sleep there. It just looked after your bags for a little bit while you were out.
Pretty much. And we paid £15 for parking.
If anyone wants to go to Newcastle, do not go to that said hotel. You
The
might
Royal
catch a
Station
disease.
Don't go. Don't go.
They probably got COVID in there. Probably selling COVID as part of the extras.
Do you know what it was as well? There was other hotels like the Travelodge and stuff, like the week before when we were booking the tickets, like for the hotel.
Yeah.
And we picked this one because we're like, do you know what I mean? We seen it and we was like, oh, this looks nice.
The lobby.
And these old hotels, they show the rooms that are like, on their pictures, they show the rooms like the bridal suite or like the really fancy rooms with big four-poster beds. That's what we thought we were getting, but you don't. And do you know what? When you pay for something and they just take the whole shine away from you, it's just like, do you know what? I can't be fucked. I can't. I'm not into this.
Yeah, that's how they get all their bad reviews, though, because everyone's so disappointed. It'd be fine if you knew it was shit, but you want to go there because the only one left or it's cheap. And then fair enough. You know what you get. Just the pictures tell you what it's going to be like. You expect it. You're not going to leave a bad review. But if they make it sound really all nice, then you start, what the fuck is this?
This is it. The thing is, I was never one of those people where, do you know, like, I used to know people that used to like, or I've seen people or listened to people that go on TripAdvisor before they go somewhere. And I feel that you should never do that. But now I've started to do it.
Sometimes.
And because I think you have to get the build-up of where you're going, what's going on. And I'm not snobby into the fact that I wouldn't go somewhere just because somebody has a bad review. I want to, if I think it looks good, I will probably proceed and try it myself. But God, man, I read the TripAdvisor after we'd been to this place, and people were like, "Do not stay here. This place is dirty. They scam you." And I'm just like, do you know what? I agree with every negative comment on it.
No, it gets keyboard out.
Yeah, but no, I'm not one. I'm not a TripAdvisor warrior, man. But do you know what? If I was, I'd leave some shit. Like, I got my money back, so it's fine. Like, we got our money back, but the fact that I had to drive through the night was annoying. But yeah, TripAdvisor, I think TripAdvisor can be dangerous though, because you could put yourself off from doing the things that you really want to do over somebody else's bad experience.
Yeah.
You know, like, we've all had bad experiences. I mean, you know, have you ever been somewhere and have you ever had a really bad experience at a hotel or restaurant, or you just thought, oh my God, this is bad?
Probably restaurant. Yeah.
But would you say something, or would your wife say something?
Normally me, and I get told to shut up.
Who tells you to shut up? Your wife?
Yeah. At Sixfields, yeah, you know where Tempion is, and you got Pizza Hut next to it. There used to be, was it Bella Pasta? Was that there?
Bella Italia. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever it was.
Yeah.
We were in there. We must have been sat there as a family an hour, and we hadn't got any food yet. And I was like, I'm just going to leave. I want to get up. Oh, shut up. And I was getting told off. And it's like an hour, no food. What's going on? I'm not sat here for fun.
Do you know what? That's the worst thing as well about women, right? It's the fact that because I get exactly what you're saying right there. When your wife tells my missus does it to me. If I'm somewhere and I say something, she was exactly the same. Oh, shut up! Don't complain. Blah, blah, don't do this. But if she complains, she goes to town.
Yeah,
right?
It's like,
let
me play.
She'll rip him a new arsehole. Do you know what I mean? She will complain, but she's really classy with it. And she really sort of articulates her words, and she sounds really fancy. And God, man, people crumble to her and they give her what she wants. But at the same time, she'll also say to me, "We didn't have my back there, did you?" And I'm like, "Fuck off! If I'd have said shit, you would have fucking gone mad at me."
What I've understood, men can never be right. They can
never wrong
do
or right,
anything
no.
right. And so that's why I don't say nothing. It's pointless. If I say it wrong. If I say it, I shouldn't say it at all. So it's like, you play. I'll just sit back and then if I'm going to be moaned at, I'll just be moaned at anyway. Fuck it. That's what women are like. No offense to women, but you women do this.
It's
the
confusion.
Men.
It's the confusion.
It's like, stop.
It's knowing what we should do or what we shouldn't do, or what we should have done. Like, oh, those are the best arguments. Yeah, well, you didn't do this, did you? No. Yeah, exactly. You should know what you've done. I've got no idea. Sometimes when we argue, I don't even know what we've done. I don't even know what I've done. You know, and then I'm talking a couple of days go by. You know, minimal talking. Yeah, but sometimes like, we can have a row. We can go a little bit of time without talking. And then she'll tell me off for the time that we spent not talking. So then I'm like, look, I'm sorry, baby, right? Come on. No, I'm not having it. And then it's like, oh my God. And I'm like, what do you want from us? What the fuck do you want? Do you ever feel like, do you know what I mean? That's it. They've just got you like that. That's it. They've just got you by the Gahanas.
As I'm getting older, my opinion of togetherness and marriage is changing. To be fair, I just think, wow, I would not want. I said this on the way home the other day in the car. We were just chatting about relationships and stuff, and like with all the kids in the car, and it's like I wouldn't want to start again. Like if I split up my missus, I wouldn't want to start dating at all. The process of getting to know somebody, having to go on dates. Oh, did I say the right thing at the date? Is it the right restaurant? Am I wearing the right clothes? Was she happy? Was she impressed? Does she have to pay? Do I have to pay? It's like, fuck off. No way. I would go meet women that I know, fuck them, and then there you go.
I'm getting dick, and that's it. They're gone.
Well, no, you know, I think that is what the world's coming to. No one gets married anymore, and if they do, they split up a week later. There's no.
You are right in that aspect, right?
Like we've chatted before, relationships are not what they used to be. The society has changed how a relationship is. The social media now, you're always looking for the next one. Like you have a row, your missus, oh, I'll talk to this girl or whatever. I'm not saying I do that, but I'm just saying it's men do it, women do it. It's the options are there, basically. And in the old days, they weren't. So you actually talked about your problems, discussed it, and moved forward stronger together. But now it's just like, I ain't talking to you. I'm going to go on social media and chat up some woman or some bloke.
That's it, though. What you said there is options. People this day and age, it's all about the options, isn't it? It's an upgrade, isn't it? It's like when you get a new phone, 3 months later there's another upgrade that you have to get, and you spent £1,000 on that phone, but then in 3 months' time you'll spend another £1,000 on another X upgrade because society tells you that's what you should be doing. Because you're no longer socially fitting into that circle if you're a step behind. Whereas I think sometimes relationships can be like that because some people are always looking for something else. They're never satisfied with what they've got. They just think, right, well, now I've got this, I've achieved it. And this whole thing about relationship goals and all that sort of stuff, like, I feel like, that's competing with general society. Some people are never happy just to be in the moment anymore. Be in that relationship, be happy and enjoy life. And, because a real relationship is, fucking buying tampons for your missus or fucking going shopping or going to the fucking garden centre. Yeah. It isn't all holidays and fucking restaurants and dinner. No. The glamorous stuff, yeah. The glamour fades very quickly. And, it's sometimes a struggle to keep the glamour alive because normal life sinks in. And you work Monday to Friday. You work Saturday and Sunday. You have separate shifts to each other. You don't like the same foods as each other. One person's dieting and the other person's not. And one person wants to do this at the weekend and the other person doesn't. And, everything's different. Everything's different. But the thing is, I think, like you said, society's told because too many options are there where people are then, they get into a relationship, they get married, and then it's like one of them might think, oh, well, I've got this and I've got this and I've got this, but she doesn't quite do this. So then, that person wants something else. And then it's like they don't realise what they've committed themselves into to get to the point where they are now, where they're just not happy.
But they are happy. They just try and take the next step that isn't necessary. And that's when the problems start, and that's when it fails, because they think they want something. Like they say, the grass isn't always greener. It's never greener. In any aspect of life. Well, not normally anyway.
I've seen so many people, I'm pretty sure I've done this myself in my past, but I've seen so many people think that they're going to get better if they leave their current situation. Whether it be a job or whether it be a relationship or whatever. Literally, I've seen these people commit to breaking a relationship because they feel like they, and they're not leaving the relationship for any particular reason. They're just leaving that situation because they feel like they want to live their single life or they want. And God, man, I remember those days of being single. I was single for years, and it's dog wank. Like, it's fucking shit.
I've never wanked a dog.
Like, it's
woof, woof, like, woof.
It's all good on a Friday night. Look, it's all good on a Friday night when you're doing something. And it's all good on a Saturday night you're going out. But then on a Sunday when, you sat at home, you've got a slight hangover, you're slightly skint because you spent too much money at the weekend, and you just think, no one gives a shit then. No one gives a shit then. And then you do it all again Monday to Friday. You work, you grind, and you think that everything's going all right. And then all of a sudden you try and live the weekend again. But whereas now, the best thing that I like about my relationship is the fact that, do you know what? We live a life now that's accustomed to us. Like, there's certain things that we like to do together. There's certain things that we don't like to do together. And yet I think that that's one thing about a relationship is that knowing that you're different. Like for example, going to Newcastle, it was never on sort of my sort of repertoire just to go and do this. I never thought I'd go and do it, but I'm glad I did it because it was good and I enjoyed it. And I like the fact that that was her thing, and we did it together. We embraced it together, so that was nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Coming out your comfort zone. Like we say in the gym, try different weights. Try different things in life.
Mm.
Things you don't normally do. You might even surprise yourself and you might enjoy stuff.
To be fair, I shocked myself. I shocked myself into thinking that I did like it, because I think that I was in the impression that I wasn't going to like it. And I did. I enjoyed it. So I'm glad I did it. I'm glad we did that experience. And we've got this thing now. We're doing this thing as a family. And we're because obviously, you know, I'm not going to lie, like past couple of years have been tricky financially for us, because obviously we've bought a house, bought a new car, and we've sort of gone from like living onto a level to where we've kind of shot our living right up in cost of living. And then it's took a while for everything to balance out, you know, money wise. And we've kind of found our feet now, which is nice. So we're doing this thing at the moment called Extravagant Sunday, where we do an activity as a family on a Sunday, like a really good activity. Like, you know, like we went to the farm the other week and we had a really nice day out, but we make sure that one day of the weekend is just for us as a family, and we'll do something like, we're talking about obviously Christmas coming up, and we're going to do like a Christmas day out, and we're going to do a Halloween day out. We're doing like a family weekend away. So we're just it's nice to plan things, and that in itself is, you know, it's not doing something that either one of us wants to do separately, but actually in doing something as a family, as a collective, that means more to me than anything.
How you make memories.
Yeah, that's it. Make memories for me.
Creating memories. Yeah. You can go pumpkin picking. They started that last year. You can do that as a family. You book a time when you can go. There's loads of fields around that do it now. And you just turn up and you walk around the pumpkin patch and pick your own pumpkin. So,
pick your own pumpkin. Pick your own pumpkin. Yeah, I think we're actually going to do that. I tell you what, one thing. My daughter loves strawberries, so we took a strawberry picking.
Oh yeah!
Oh my god! By the time it comes to paying, I reckon she's 8 more on the way round than she does when we pay.
Yeah.
God, man, she loves it.
That's the thing, though, isn't it? It's like, one for the pot, one for me.
She's like, oh god, she's like that. And my daughter, man, she's a carnivore, man. She's got this thing at the moment, right, where she loves ribs.
Oh yeah, sticky ribs.
We went to an American restaurant recently in Bedford, and do you know what? I'm sorry, you've got to go there. You've got to go. All right, this restaurant it's all American, so it's proper food, like brisket, like proper burgers, really good stuff.
What's it called?
Oh, mate, this is what I mean. I'm fucked up now. I'm fucked up because I don't know. I need to Google it. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I'll send you the restaurant. So yeah, I'll send you the restaurant. But anyway, my daughter is sat next to Nana. She loves Nana, and Nana orders these ribs, and like she's like, one for me, one for Darcy, one for me, and they share the ribs. And oh my god, like she loves ribs, loves meat.
Yeah.
So it's funny to watching her chow down on her bone. She's an animal. She's covered. She's absolutely covered.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That's the best food when they're kids, when you know they're covered in the stuff. It's the same with ice cream, man. She has an ice cream. It's literally, the ice cream's round here. It's just all over. It's good. It was really good, man. It's good. It's been a bit weird having a little bit of a break, because obviously, you know, there's many things that we've got to catch up, and we've got to discuss things, and we've got to sort of get activities going. Obviously, I think we are due. We are definitely overdue to meet for a coffee and do some filming.
Ready when you are.
Do you know what? I went to your local shopping centre the other day, and I was fully expecting to see you walking around with a coffee, filming at the same time.
Oh, was I
disappointed. I was disappointed that I was in there and I didn't see you walking around, like just filming with your Costa.
Cheeky Costa, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be done, man.
But yes, we are back, people. We are back. And we're going to be back filming with lots more to talk about. This is just our catch-up episode where, you know,
it is.
We haven't
The regroup.
The regroup.
Yeah.
We're not going anywhere. We've got lots more to come. And do you know what? It's going to be some good fun over the next few months. We're going to plan some stuff, and we're going to start to have some fun with this podcast, and hopefully get a few more guests on, because we've been talking about it for a little while now. So we need to get some guests on. We need to.
Dr. Frights is coming up, Niall.
You got VIP access again.
Not sure. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't.
You know a guy.
We know the owners of Dr. Frights and the mum who does the food van. So shout out to Dr. Frights. Returning after 2 years away.
I'll come.
COVID.
I'll come. But like, you do realise, like, you know, my arsehole be. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it with you, man. But yeah, man, that shit scares me. I'll get scared easy.
Yeah,
hey,
we can film some bits from us.
Film some bits,
you know?
bits. America. We're going to America, boy. We might be allowed back in.
Do you know what? For next week's episode, man, have I got some news about America. What's been happening, what was changed, and you don't even know this. Whew.
This is the stuff that I don't know.
Oh yes, look, I haven't seen you. Yeah, it's only been like the last few weeks. Stuff has been changed and sorted and crazy, and then this week's changed again. So you gotta wait till next week to find out. Although when you're listening to this and watching it, it's already happened. So it don't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Possibly.
Have you noticed? Look, people that watch our show. Look, Niall's hands are not moving the camera today. I'm fully hands free. Okay. What just happened there?
No, I'm getting a weird Wi-Fi signal next to the time, which only happened at Nick's house. Do you remember? That's why Nick's episode, it's just been released. Shout out to Nick.
Nick's the bunny.
With his wet towel. That's funny, man.
His wet towel, man. Man, funny. I look fat in that episode. Like I've lost some timber. Like, and I'm looking pretty.
You made me look skinny there.
You know.
Thank you.
I'm building my frame back, my muscular frame. I'm not gonna lie, it took a while to get here. Maybe it's the virgin in me trying to compete a little bit more.
But yeah, so hopefully that bit didn't go weird, and if it was, I'll just cut it out anyway. That's never happened in my house before. I've got full Wi-Fi as well. Full bars. I don't normally get full bars.
Well, people, episode 23. Uno, dos, tres, out. Nice to see you. Hope you're all doing well. Me and Miki have loved reconnecting. Getting back to what we love. Chatting shit, basically. Shit.
Chatting the shit. See you in a bit.
But take care, everybody. See you soon. Over and out. Deuces.
Au revoir.